Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Little Conversations. My name is Wanjiko Edna, and I'm the host of this podcast. Today, I'll do the housekeeping segment a little different. I usually do something that caught my attention, could be related to my story or my topic of the day, could be completely different. But today, I'll just say something general about me because life has been lifing, let me tell you. From this past month, this is July ending. Like, I'm still trying to get my mind around beginning of July, and all of a sudden it's date 20 something. We're about to start August. That's crazy. So yeah, my life has been lifing. I am feeling like I have been moving at 1,000 kilometers per hour. At the same time, I feel like my life has been slow. I started last month when I was a bit sick. Not even a bit. I was literally on the verge of dying. I felt like I'm dying. Like any minute I'm going. uh, yeah. Had 2 weeks of recovery. In the same 2 weeks is when demonstrations started. People were being killed right, left, and center. People were being abducted. It was all crazy. And it was a lot to take in because I wouldn't even lie, like it takes a toll on you sometimes. So anyway, right now I am 100% okay, feeling much better. Been trying to plan some things that might not actually go as planned, because you know how you could put your energy into planning something and then the people you're trying to plan this for show very little to no interest at all in what you're trying to put together. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. Anyway, those are probably the negatives. I have had successful days where I've done what I wanted to do. Um, I have had plans that have worked out or will work out or should work out in the near future. So anyway, yeah, honestly, this time round, I am hanging by a thread to keep this podcast alive, because I feel like the moment I stop, I won't be able to get back on it. So I will try as hard as I can to keep the wheels moving so that the consistency doesn't stop. Yeah. Wish me all the best because it's not easy. Sometimes I even forget I have a whole podcast. Yeah, but I do this just because I like these parts where I get to talk to myself, literally and honestly, but there's someone who gets to listen to this. Yeah. So anyway, um I was thinking about this like literally beginning of this week or last week. It's crazy how um people pleasers are so, they could bend over backwards for anything and for anyone. And sometimes they don't even put their feelings first or even themselves first, or they don't think about repercussions of some things, like overworking themselves and still accepting work when they have too much on their plate. And sometimes you could criticize people who literally and openly do that, but if you think about it, you're also a people pleaser in your own little way, if you think about it. So what I actually realized when I thought about this is that I honestly don't take crap from people, especially people I don't aim at keeping around. Like, if you're my friend and we've been friends for like years and I cherish the friendship, I'll probably do one, two, three things to make you happy or to make sure you stick around. But I wouldn't term that as being a people pleaser. I'd just say I'm trying to be a good friend. Um, if I barely know you, man, you can just really fuck off. I don't care. Which is not really a bad attitude if you ask me, because if you go around trying to please everyone, it won't work. Trust me, because everyone has a different opinion. There are people who think you eat too much food. When you put too little, they'll be like, no nakula kidogo, till in your mind you're like, okay, what do these people want with me? So sometimes you just have to do what you're happy with. Whoever tags along, tags along. Friends that love you for you will love you for you, and you get to keep yourself, your own identity. You keep true to yourself, and you still have a bunch of people around you. So anyway, for me, something I noticed, um, not that I would bend over backwards for these people, but I realized that there's a side of me I don't want these people to know that exists. And I'll give you a perfect example. My mom's friends, and my relatives. I would never want any of them to ever find this podcast for the best reasons. Because, bro, I curse on here a lot. Which I don't think I've ever done, like, in reality, with my mom around, or my mom's friends around, or my relatives around. I am It's like I have a switch in my mind that switches off cursing when I'm around them. So I would definitely never want them to even think or even have a thought cross their mind that I have a podcast somewhere and they search for it and find it. Yeah, if they do, I'll find a way to delete everything and just, yeah, this podcast will be over and done with. Also, um, what else? My Instagram. If my mom ever found that, yeah, I'm toast. Not because there's a lot of things there that are bad, not really, but her perspective of me would really change. Yeah, for certain reasons. And the worst one of all is my Snapchat, because the photos I have saved there, people will judge me if they find them there. Not that they are bad, because again, I said the three groups of people I wouldn't want to find, actually including my dad, my mom and dad, my mom's friends, and my relatives. I want them to be on the right, and my Instagram and this podcast and my Snapchat account to be on the other side for obvious reasons. So that kinda is a form of people pleasing, because I don't let them see the whole me, if that makes sense. Like, there's parts of me these people don't exist. I don't know if I'm even making sense, but I feel like it makes sense to me. It's a kinda a form of people pleasing, because I hide a part of me when I'm around these people. Not that I necessarily exactly do that, but it's like I'm living a double life. But am I though? I don't know. I think every young person does that. There's a part of them that their parents should never know exist. Yeah. So it's crazy, but I don't know. I feel like it's for the better. If my mom kwanza saw my Snapchat, she would drop dead. She'd be like, what are these your photos you're taking and saving and all that? What are these things for? But for the better part of my Snapchat, there's nothing really negative or anything bad. It's just to spare her eyes, to spare her ears from seeing and hearing things that she doesn't associate me with at the moment. So yeah, if we think about it, are there certain aspects of people pleasing that you do? You probably don't realize it, but able just sit down and think about it. Are there parts of you that you hide from your friends, from your cousins, from your mom? That's an interesting side to think about. Yeah, I think I'm done. 10 minutes as earlier agreed upon. I'm liking this. The 10 minutes, not too long episodes works even better for me, because I'm recording this literally yesterday, because you're going to listen to this tomorrow. So yeah, that's how lazy I've been. I've always pre-recorded a couple of episodes, but this time round, I don't know. Either I am forgetting about them, or I'm just like, you know what? I am doing this to get this done. Which the motivation isn't really there as per se, but I feel like as long as I do a good job, yeah, Does it really matter? It doesn't really matter. The motivation will come again. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you've gotten this far, that means you have enjoyed. So please follow for more. Follow my Instagram at littleconversations.ke and my own personal Instagram. The one I don't want my mom to find at shiko.e. That's ciku.e. So thanks for listening. Bye.